there, welcome to my channel, Style with Carol. I do a lot of home decoration, organization type videos, so if you're interested in those types of things, please consider subscribing. Without further ado, today's video, we're going to do a coastal nautical theme decor for our dining room, and it's an update. If you've seen my last video, I've done a decoration, and then I took some recommendations from my subscribers, viewers, and implemented those for today's video. So the first portion of the video, we're going to Michael's, getting some few things for our tableware, and then the next part of the video, we are going to actually decorate. You can see some cool fun purchases that I have, and yeah, and so I'm going to share with you all a very quick DIY that's easy to recreate for your own house, so stay tuned. I guess it's going to be more of like 2 mini DIYs, so it'll be fun. It's all coastal related, so let's get started without further ado. First thing is first, we are looking for a seaweed type garland for the table runner because the net just didn't cut it. So we have to look through Michael's and see all the lovely garlands they have and something that will work and pop out. So they had a lot of different types of leaves, so I was debating whether I wanted to go with an actual garland or like the separate leaves, but it was more cost efficient to go with the larger garlands because you can use the Michael 20% coupon for regular priced items like these garlands. So definitely do your research and see what works well for you. Now, this is not related to the nautical coastal theme, but I thought it was such a cute little addition to show that, you know, you don't have to, you could do different themes and play around with it. And stores like Michael are a great place to go for inspiration. I think next year I actually want to go with a colorful summer look, just not this year. And of course, they did have those coastal coral blue, so you could always implement those types of things as well if you want to stick to that coastal nautical look. But definitely check out your local Michael's and see what they have. They're a great place to shop for any types of home decoration or DIY projects. Definitely my go-to. Starting with our first DIY, this lovely, very easy to recreate this candle stand. All you need is literally the ropes that you see are from Dollar Tree, and so are these lovely packs of rocks. And if you wanted, you can also implement and add in some seashells and things like that. So definitely the sky is the limit. To save you some time, I did not add in the portion of actually hot gluing the rope. I thought it was common sense and something that you didn't need to see me do because, I mean, it's very simple. You get the rope from Dollar Tree, hot glue it around these candle stands, which is also from Dollar Tree, and then literally put in these rocks, and they were a lot of fun. However, I found it was easier to just cut the bags and just put it directly in without having to reach with them with your hand. And if you're going with the Dollar Tree rocks, I'm warning you, they are going to be dusty. And the ones that you see here, these were actually purchased from Amazon. They're not dusty. So I really like the color, and that's why I did over splurge on them, but you don't have to do the same thing I did. You can literally find these types of the blue coral rocks from Dollar Tree as well. Now for our next DIY, it's a bit complicated. We're using this lovely laser machine engraver, and this is going to be for our floating fishes. So the first portion of it is to actually, we put in the software, and then the machine basically kind of did it all for us in terms of laying out the fish and cutting it and laser engraving it as well. So we didn't really have to do much except for playing around with it in the software, which is a drag, but kudos to my hubby for doing this. So thank you, hubby, if you're watching. I love you. Now I'm going to paint these fishes with acrylic paint. And for those of you that are like, I don't have a laser machine, this is not going to work for me. Honestly, you can go and purchase these wooden pieces. I've seen them in other Etsy store, and I'm going to try to see if I can put them in our Etsy store as well for available for purchase if you want to purchase just the wood and then color it whatever color you want. Totally up to you. I will be sure to put in the paint color down in the description below if you're interested. How pretty do these look? I just love how the fishes turned out, and now we're going to actually place them on. And I was trying to show you all here. I did not do a good job, so my apologies. But we're using this fishnet, and basically we're going to hang them up onto the chandelier just like this. Swim, fishies, swim. So these are the greenery that I purchased from Michael's that we're going to use to implement on the tableware, and it gave me like a seaweed type vibe, so I really liked it, and we're going to incorporate it and see how it is to make this plain setup a little bit more Carol style. How many of you all can relate to the finding the scissor challenge / problem in the house, because the scissors are always the #1 item that get misplaced and you can never find them during the time of need. Just by adding greenery and leaves can really make your tableware pop out and not look so boring, because honestly without it, it was a bit boring. I kept thinking about it, and then I'm so glad I finally put in the garlands, and this is how everything is looking, and I really hope you like this look. And make sure you are subscribed so we can do more fun projects. And I do have some tips that I'm going to share with you while doing this type of garland tableware runner for yourself. You want to make sure that the tips, well, first of all, you want to make sure that none of your objects are hiding. So place all those objects kind of upwards if you are doing it like I am, kind of opposite ended in terms of putting the runner on after putting the items, because this was a last minute addition. And you see that circle for the garland, you want to either A, cut it off, or B, hide it somehow. I definitely cut this off and just also try to make it work through for the actual look. But here's the final product, and I just added a bit of the blue pebbles. This is a bit extra, but hey, do it if you don't mind the mess. And it really added, like, felt like bringing the beach to your home. And that's exactly what I wanted this beach-like coastal theme to be, is like bringing a piece of the beach with you. And I just felt like this just kind of tied everything together, and it just makes me feel so happy. And that's all that matters, is to make it so it's personalized to you. And if you're happy, then it doesn't matter. So here's the final glance. Love you guys. Until next time. We are finally done. Yes, I am excited that this room has turned out great. So make sure you are subscribed and you hit that bell so you can watch my next videos. I have some fun, cool other ideas that I want to implement for my home, and hopefully that can help you get some ideas for your home as well. So make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned.